Alright, 10 minutes. I don't know what I'm thinking. This is going to be crazy, but one complete Disney World vacation plan, everything your family needs to actually book and execute a great trip, and the clock starts now. See, I've been to Disney World over 20 times. I proposed to my wife there. I got married there at the Boardwalk. I even took my kids as toddlers. And yeah, I still don't know what I was thinking about doing that. I know this place literally like the back of my hand. And I'm going to give you a plan that works and works fast. The first decision and the most important one, in my opinion, it's when you're going to go. Here's the simple answer. If you have the flexibility to go in September, early October, or the first 2 weeks of December before the Christmas crowds hit, these are some of the lowest crowd windows of the year. Shorter lines, better availability, more magic per dollar spent. And if you don't have that flexibility, well, use a crowd calendar. WDW Prep School and Undercover Tourist both have free ones that you can use, and it's pretty easy to get to them. Pull up the week you're considering to go, see what that crowd level is actually going to look like. A moderate crowd week plan smart beats any peak crowd week every single time. What I would definitely say to avoid is things like Thanksgiving week, Christmas week, spring break in March and April, and any week that overlaps like a major Florida school holidays. Those weeks are brutal and expensive, and also just safe to say, if you can, avoid the summer. The next one we're getting into is, how long is your trip? How many days? Simple answer is 5 to 7 days for a family with young kids hitting all 4 parks. Don't try to do 4 parks in 4 days. That's a survival exercise, not a vacation. I promise you're going to be stressed. 5 days minimum, I would say, is a good answer to start with if you can afford it. Build in a 1 day that's lighter, like at pool time at the hotel, maybe a Disney Springs, or a really short park day, something along that the vacation feels like a vacation. If budget's tight, 4 parks in 5 days is 100% doable. And if you plan smart and you use the morning rope drop strategies, pretty much every single day, you're going to get everything done that you're probably going to want to do. The next major decision that you're probably going to have to make is, where do you actually want to stay? On-site versus off-site. Here's the honest answer for families with young kids. Stay on-site if you can make the budget work for you. Not because the rooms are better, because of early theme park entry. That 30 minutes in the park before everyone else gets the chance to be there every single day is magical time, and it's very useful. My home resort most of the time is Pop Century because it has really good access to the monorail, and my kids love that, by the way. It's like a free ride, so if you could do that, that's a strong recommendation for me. If the budget requires offsite, stay as close to Disney Springs as you can get and factor in transportation time to all of the parks. That time adds up across a week, and it can get pretty long if you're staying pretty far away. Also, real quick, if this is helpful so far, please hit that subscribe button down below. I do Disney planning content and Disney updates for families pretty much every week, and there's a lot more where this came from over the years that I've posted and what's coming down the line. So please hit that subscribe button if you like what you've seen. The next big decision that you're probably gonna have to make is, when are you actually going to go to the parks? Like, what day is what? Day 1, I would say start off with Magic Kingdom. This is like the whole emotional anchor for the entire trip. Your kids walking down Main Street toward the castle, whether it's the first time or their 10th time, it sets the tone for everything that kind of follows on the trip. So don't save it. I would say lead with it first, because your kids know that that's the castle. Day 2 is probably going to be something along the lines of like a Hollywood Studios day, whether it's like you have a Star Wars kid or a Toy Story kids. The energy in this park is absolutely incredible. And then you have rides like Slinky Dog Dash and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That is generally some of the best rides that you're going to find at the parks, and a really great family rides. On day 3, this is what we're going to be doing, is more of a lighter day. What I would normally say is, this is your hotel rest day, resort day, like spend the time, park hop to different resorts, not like park hop to different parks, but resort hop. Go see the other resorts. Go to the hotel. Go to the arcade. Go to the pool. Spend some time just lounging around, because on day 4, this is where we pick things up. Go to Epcot. It's one of the last parks you're going to do here, and it's massive. So that rest day before is really going to pay off here. With how big Epcot is, whether it's the World Showcase or all the attractions that you have to walk in between, this park is full of innovations and wonder that your kids will love, and you'll get to visit more than you ever have. But I'm telling you, you're going to be absolutely drained by the amount of walking that you do. So that rest day is really important. And then rounding things off on day 5. On day 5, start your day with Animal Kingdom. First thing that you should do is rope drop straight to Flight of Passage and knock out the busiest attraction there. This one's the most popular. It has the longest line. And then from there, work your way back to like Everest or Kilimanjaro safaris. The animals are probably active first thing in the morning anyways, so take advantage of those rides. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be done with this park around half a day. And if you get a park hopper option this day, it's probably the only day you're going to need it. You can go back to Magic Kingdom again and finish your vacation at the castle. All right, so the next thing that you're probably having questions about is lightning lanes, and we're probably going to spend a little bit more time here because it's the most complex thing that you're going to do on your entire vacation. So the lightning lane system is genuinely pretty confusing, and if you get it wrong, it costs you hours in the line. So here's the fast version. Lightning Lane Multipass is the paid line skip system. You don't get the free fast passes anymore. You pay per person per day. It varies, but budget roughly like between $15 and maybe $25 per person per day. The moment you ride one attraction, you book the next. Like as soon as you scan in, as long as there's not 2 checkpoints, you're going to book another Lightning Lane. So you start stacking them. Stack them throughout the day, and you can get through 8 to 10 major rides instead of just maybe like 3 to 5 of them. And here's the next thing. You gotta eat. So what does dining reservations look like? Book one signature experience per trip, 60 days in advance. Just one really good meal that your family will probably remember for years to come. Whether it's like Be Our Guest, Cinderella's Royal Table, maybe Space 220, Topolino's, or even like a character dining experience. Pick one that fits your family's like overall experience, ages, that really fits you best. Everything else, I would say use quick service as much as you can. Whether you have the dining plan or not, there's a lot of good food. Mobile order the food from these quick service stations on the My Disney Experience app as much as you can before you get hungry so you don't have to wait. All right, so here's the daily formula that works every single time regardless of which park you're in. Rope drop to 11 a.m. is pretty much your golden window of time. Parks are the emptiest at this, lines are the shortest, lightning lanes is the freshest. Hit your must-do rides first thing. Move fast. This 2-hour window is worth more than the next 4 hours combined. I'm telling you. 11 to 4, leave. Seriously, leave. Go back to the hotel, take a quick rest, maybe go grab something to eat, go swim, let the kids nap. Trust me, my kids pretty much need it, even though they don't ever want to. This midday break that most families skip, and then wonder why they're all miserable by 3 p.m., and then they don't want to watch the fireworks at like 8. So please take advantage of that break. 4 p.m. to park close. Head back to the parks. The crowd's thin, temperature drops, the evening light at Magic Kingdom is pretty much stunning. Then you have fireworks, the parades, all of these things combined is like the best version of like Disney happening in the last like 3 hours of the day. I promise you, it's absolutely wonderful. Take advantage of those times. Oh, and hey, if you like Disney merch, lounge fly bags, collectibles, or even just free giveaways, go follow me on Whatnot at Happy Place Studios, just like the name of this channel you're on right now. I'm going to start pretty much going live here in the next couple of weeks, and you'll have the opportunity to get some great deals on things that you already like, because I know you do like them because you're on this channel right now. So go follow me there. Oh, and links are in the description for that as well. All right, so real fast on budget. You need to know this before you go. I would say set a daily discretionary budget separate from tickets, hotels, and food before you even walk through those magical gates. Call it the magic budget, I guess, to say. Each kid gets a souvenir amount. When it's gone, it's gone. No negotiating at the register. This one decision eliminates 90% of the money stress that Disney families will go through. Trust me, I've been there. And then use a Disney travel agent before you book a thing. Makes this whole process a lot easier for you, promise. They're completely free. Disney pays their commission. You don't pay them anything. And then they find every available promotion, watch for better deals after you book, and then they handle the planning complexity that we're going through. So you just got to show up and be dad or be mom. And that's it. 10 minutes, a complete Disney World vacation plan. That's the plan. That's the 20 plus trips of a lifetime of loving this place, and it has taught me so much. And if you do all of these, your family is going to have the trip of a lifetime. If you want a full deep dive on any of these, the complete trip framework video goes into every single one of these decisions in exhausting detail. It's the most complete planning video that I have ever made on this channel, and the link is right here. Go watch it, and I'll catch you there.